Alright. How we doing tonight? I said, how we doing tonight? That's better, that's better. I'm actually not going to bring that much energy, so I'm sorry that I made y'all do that just now. If anybody doesn't know what my costume is already, does anybody want to take a guess at it? I have to say that because I have a few friends here who already know. Anyone? I'm a ceiling fan. Come on. Get it? Because, you know, I'm a fan of the ceilings. Yeah? Right? No? Okay. You know, when I told my friend that I was going to be a ceiling fan for Halloween, and I showed up in this, he got real confused. He was like, oh, wait, I thought you meant like an actual ceiling fan. And that hurt me because I didn't just hop on this bandwagon yesterday, you know? I've been a ceiling fan all my life. I've been through them with every win and every loss, even the blowouts. Alright, that's the last pun, I promise. I know, I got a new roommate recently, and then I lost a new roommate recently. He was with us for 9 days. That's a record, I think. He got evicted for a number of reasons. And you know, there's always that red flag that you notice, you know. My red flag, I was going to work one morning. I came out and the milk was on the counter. Now, mind you, it was his milk. So like, I'm not really freaking out. But I noticed that it's still a little chilly. So I'm like, okay, I'll be nice. I'll put it back in the fridge, whatever. Otherwise, when I open the fridge, I see the cereal in the fridge. So, I think he's under every drug in the Dare catalog at that point. And it turns out I was right. You know, that's the reason I can't do drugs personally. It messes with my mind too much. You know, I can't function as a human being. The other day, you know, before he got kicked out, we were just chilling in the living room. His eyes are redder than Iron Man's suit, you know. He looks over at me, he's like, Leo, what do you think happened to Wi-Fi? I'm like, what do you mean? I don't know what happened to Wi-Fi. What are you talking about? I said, look, man, I've been going to a lot of restaurants lately, a lot of stores, and I keep seeing signs that say free Wi-Fi on them. I'm like, damn, what do you do to get locked up for so long? You know, the last time I smoked weed, I spent $30 at Taco Bell. I want y'all to think about that for a second. Think about how far $30 goes to Taco Bell. Okay? I felt like Elon Musk in a Dollar Tree. It was ridiculous. If you spend $30 at Taco Bell, the manager actually comes out of the back and asks you if you want the franchise. I was like, I'm good. Another time I went to Checkers, and this is the whole story. It was the whole experience. I decided to go to Checkers one night after smoking. I pull up in the drive-thru, and I don't even know why I decided to go to Checkers, because every time I go to Checkers, it's like a whole trip. I don't know what they got going on, but it's just a lot. I get to the drive-thru, and I'm expecting somebody to come talk to me. All I hear come out of the microphone is, like, okay, I'm just gonna order. Can I get 2 hot dogs? Don't judge my order. Okay. Can I get 2 plain hot dogs? And that's all? Now, the reason I say plain hot dogs is because Checkers, even if I say ketchup only, because I don't like mustard, I only like ketchup. If I say ketchup only, they're still gonna put mustard on it. I don't know why, they just do, okay? I can't explain it. I can't explain the rationale on the back. It's always what happens. So I have to keep ketchup packets on deck. And I have to order the hot dogs plain. Okay? Y'all with me? Alright. So I order my hot dogs. I'm like, can you just repeat that back to me? I just want to make sure I have my order right. I'm already high. Okay, I'm already paranoid. I'm already freaking out. No, they're gonna get my order wrong. I'm just gonna pull up to the window. I'm gonna talk to the person at the window. I'm gonna make sure I got all this right. I get to the window. The guy comes out. I'm like, hey, you know, I just want to make sure. Can you just read my order back to me? I want to make sure I have this right. The guy looks over at me. He goes, So I freaked out. I grabbed the bag of food. I drove off. No, I wasn't really thinking much else at that point. I checked my bag. So my hot dogs were in there. For some reason, when I said only the hot dogs, like only plain hot dogs, they thought apparently that I meant no bun. So they just had my hot dogs like wrapped in a little sheet of paper, and they still had mustard on them. And I was really upset. And then there's another part of me who's worked in food for 7 years, and I understand the struggle. So I was trying to forgive them. It was just really tough. Working in food is tough. The other day, one of my coworkers told me that my food has been coming out tasting really bitter. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, you see, you're always angry when you cook, right? So that anger transfers into your food and makes it taste bitter. I remember I've heard a bigger load of bullshit in my entire life. Because you know what? Find every cook at Waffle House and ask them how happy they are. Alright? When you go to Waffle House at 2 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the morning, like I don't care what time it is, you will order eggs, hash browns, and waffles, and they will be the best goddamn waffles you've ever had in your entire fucking life. And that cook will be back there cursing their entire family, their entire job. They're going to be cursing their entire life. Just whipping it up in the kitchen. They say only stressful people smoke. If you pull up to Waffle House and there's not a cookout smoking in the back, you know shit's not going to be good. I only smoked for one period of my life. That was when I worked at Waffle House for 2 years, okay? I go back to Waffle House sometimes. I hear the spatula hit the grill. That's where I'm about to fucking be activated like the Winter Soldier when I hear that. It's like the kill switch. It's ridiculous. I've been thinking about getting a new job lately. I actually did get a new job. Last time I performed, I had my own job. So
I did take a picture.
going through the And yeah, I'm going to tell you all a little story about these tattoos that I got while I was in high school. So, whenever I was young, 18, really ideal, just trying to achieve everything I could in the world, I got these tattoos. They say reality is for the wrong on one side, and they say dreams are for the real. Oh, thank you. So what that really means is like, just keep trying to achieve your dreams. Don't let people tell you that you need to be realistic, that you need to have an actual job in mind. So I became a manager at Panera Bread. And reality ain't so wrong when you got the bills to pay. All I'm gonna say.
We gotta fix it.
This is good. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna keep the rest of my time. Thank you.